Hello again, my friends. We're going to continue to work on equations. Today we are going to talk about equations that require combining like terms. And I know I usually ask you to copy everything down. I don't want you to copy down this part. I just want to show you something. This would be too much copying. So when we're talking about combining like terms, we're talking about terms that have the exact same ending or the same last name. So this X family, if I highlight the coefficient on all of these, no coefficient there, so what is it? Yep, it's 1. So if I highlight the coefficient, everything that's left matches, right? This is just plain old X. So that if I wanted to, I could add all of those terms together. Here's an example of the X squared family. Again, you don't need to be copying this down. If I highlight the coefficient, again, there's a 1 here. I can see that the X squared, the X squared, the X squared, and the X squared all match. So I could add or subtract these numbers. They are like terms. Here's another example. The X squared Y family. So if I highlight the coefficient, another one without a coefficient, so we know it is 1. Since the X squared Y matches the X squared Y, and so on and so on. These are all terms that could be added or subtracted. Now, these are similar, the X squared and the X squared Y, but they're not exact the way all of these are together, the way all of those are together. So if you see they have the exact same last name, you can add or subtract them. Now, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my numbers here. And they don't have a last name. That's why I was calling these celebrities earlier in the year, because they just don't have a last name. They're so famous, all they need is a first name, and celebrities can always be combined, added or subtracted. So we can, and this is the part I'm going to ask you to do with me. So we can simplify expressions when the terms are the same. So a 3K plus a 2K could be simplified to 5K. I am going to box in my subtraction here. Now I can think of this as negative 5H and a negative 8H. When I combine those, I would get negative 13H. Now down here, I have 2 M family members and a celebrity. This celebrity cannot be combined with the M family members. So I'm going to take these two, 3M plus 9M, I can call that 12M, plus that celebrity is just going to have to stay on its own. It is not allowed to combine with the M family members. So let's see how that works in an equation. So I'm going to start by drawing my line straight down. I don't have any subtraction to box in. I don't have any distributing to do. So the next thing I want to think about is combining like terms. I have 2R family members. I say 3R plus 8R is 11R equals 33. Divide both sides by 11, and R equals 3. So this you don't have copied. The red stuff with the highlighting, the simplify, and the solve you do have copied. Okay, we're going to work on some more solving before I give you the independent work. And let's take a look at number 5 here. So this is sample number 5. I'm going to start by boxing in my subtraction. Because otherwise it's kind of confusing. Is it 5C minus 2C or is it 5C plus 2C? when we box in the subtraction, that shows us that that minus sign goes with the 9. So we're left with 5c plus 2c. So we have 7c minus 9 equals 54. I can add 9 to both sides. 7c equals 63. I'm dividing both sides by 7. And c equals 9. 2 more. All right, sample number 6. Again, I want to start by boxing at my subtraction, because once I do that, I can really think of this all as being addition. So I have h, that means 1h, remember. I have 1h and a negative 5h. That leaves me with negative 4h. Then I have 4 minus 7, which is a negative 3, or minus 3 equals negative 3. I'm getting rid of my constant here, the 3. So I'm adding 3 to both sides. Negative 4h equals 0. Dividing both sides by negative 4. And 0 divided by negative 4 is 0. All right, one more. This is a nice quick video. So I see I have a V family and another V family member. 4V plus 9V is 13V plus 7 equals 51. I'm subtracting 7 from both sides. 13V. So 51 minus 7, that's 44. If I divide both sides by 13, I know you don't like the looks of that. But here's the cool thing. When you end up with a fraction, or when you end up with division like this, and you know it's not going to come out to something even, just write it as a simplified fraction. Remember, 44 divided by 13 means 44 over 13. So, can this be simplified? No, it can't. So the final value for V is 44 over 13. Okay, so that is the end of our samples. And let's see, what did I do with our independent work? There it is. So you have 5 sample equations to do. Please be careful with this boxing and the subtraction, right? You'll need to do it here. You definitely need to do it on this one. Really helpful as you're trying to puzzle through the positive and the negative numbers. So, yeah, so that's it for today. Good luck. I know you'll do a nice job with those. You know how to find me if you're having any trouble or you have any questions. And I'll hope to talk to you soon. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.